At the bustling borders of East Africa, traders often queue, goods pile, and opportunity often meets delay. Here, the promise of regional integration is visible and fragile. This is what Rosemary Nyakikongoro wants to change.
You know, when you go to trade in Tanzania, you have to have an exchange. You have to have Tanzanian money. You come to Uganda, you have to change. You go to Kenya, you have to change. You lose value of the money that you have. And therefore, if we had a common currency like the European Union, where they have the euros, I think it would be easy for our women, the men, the traders, the small enterprises, those small traders, to be able to trade across the borders.
Her bid for the East African Legislative Assembly comes at a pivotal moment. The region is grappling with slow-moving reforms, persistent trade barriers, and growing expectations from its over 300 million citizens. Nyakikongoro is stepping forward with a message rooted in inclusion.
But if our youth have skills, the girls, the boys, how do we tap into those opportunities that are not here? Is it possible for someone who has studied in Uganda to go and work in Kenya? Is it possible for someone who has studied in Kenya to go and work in Burundi? So those are some of the things that I should be championing at that level to ensure that the women continue enjoying the East African community, but also employment opportunities.
She wants integration to translate into real opportunity for women engaged in cross-border trade.
For me, I'm looking at how do we open up trans-border opportunities for women in trade, in agriculture, even in participating in other areas of economic progress. There are non-tariff barriers that deter our women. For instance, a woman from Kisoro, a woman from Karamoja, a woman from Arua, how does she cross the border? Is it easy for her?
Non-tariff barriers, ranging from delays to inconsistent regulations, continue to choke the very trade the region seeks to promote. From rejected maize to restricted milk exports, trade disputes have exposed the gaps in regional coordination.
Because what is grown here in Uganda is not grown in Tanzania, is not grown in Kenya, is not grown in South Sudan. And therefore, we need to harness the opportunities that are in Uganda that we can use in Kenya, in Tanzania, and all those regions. We are an agricultural country, but how do we now ensure that we create a bigger market for our produce that are in Uganda?
Nyakikongoro believes the leadership of Yoweri Museveni at the helm of the regional bloc offers a renewed push for stalled ambitions.
Because these are the same pillars that since the establishment of the East African community has been established, they've been pushing for. So we want the president to ensure that these pillars come to reality. We don't just talk and stop there.
As the race to the East African Legislative Assembly gathers momentum, candidates like Rosemary Nyakikongoro are betting on a future where East Africa moves not as separate nations, but as one integrated force. Whether that vision becomes reality now rests in the hands of Uganda's Electoral College. Henry Okrut, UBC.